This is the weekly weather forecast video for Monday, July the 16th, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, the monsoon continues over the southwest with some clouds and showers and a few thunderstorms there, some active weather in the far northern plains up into Canada, and some scattered clouds the rest of the country. The watch warning map from a bit before midnight had an expiring tornado watch over North Dakota, heat advisories that'll likely be expanded further into Iowa later this week. Otherwise, it's fairly quiet across the country at this time. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 7 o'clock, shows some heavy amounts of rain over the south and east across the northern tier, and perhaps around here by midweek we could see rain amounts between a quarter and a half inch. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. There's the heat ridge over the eastern about half of the country, with a piece of energy moving into the Pacific Northwest. We have showers and thunderstorms, the typical afternoon pop-up variety over the south and east. A system along the U.S.-Canadian border bringing some enhanced activity over Minnesota. That'll be moving well to the east and dragging a front just to our north over Wisconsin, Minnesota, where there could be some shower activity. The afternoon, daytime heating storms to our south and east. By Wednesday, this front should be easing into the state with high pressure trying to nose in from Hudson Bay. So this would be the best shot at some showers and storms here Wednesday. And again on Thursday, as the front just begins to stall over the area as the high pressure tries to win the battle of bringing the cold Canadian air down from the north. But by Friday, the front begins to dissolve. The high pressure looks like it's going to win, but temperatures don't really cool off a whole lot because the high pressure will be to the east, winds will be out of the south, and the temperatures immediately warm back up by next weekend. Highs will be right back into the mid-90s again as we start off Ragbri here on Sunday in Sioux Center. As they head from Sioux Center to Cherokee, it'll be blazing hot, highs in the mid to upper 90s, and no rain in sight well to our north, well to our south, and that seems to be what's happened all year. A week from today, on the 23rd, the heat ridge is more centered to our west, a bit of energy up to our north. May bring some shower and storm activity here on Monday of next week, so we could see some activity during Ragbri, but we'll have to have more concrete evidence before we'll be more pinpointed. Because by a couple of days after that, toward the end of Ragbri, there's the heat ridge. It's back again, and it's moving toward us again, centered somewhere near the Nebraska Panhandle. And unfortunately, that means no rain around here. Any activity will likely be very isolated, very more popcorn activity, and probably not around here. And even at the end of the forecast, on the last day of July, the ridge is a little more suppressed down to the south. The storm track is beginning to move back to the south, although it's pumping up over eastern Canada, well up into eastern Canada. And maybe there could be some shower activity as we're heading toward the beginning of August, but we'll have to see about that on future runs. Now time for the weekly weather forecast. Thank you for watching the weekly weather forecast video. We'll have our regular forecast video on Tuesday.